Yeah, I'm not getting through the rest of this game without alcohol. Alright everyone, and welcome back to Runaway 2, Dream of the Turtle. We are just about at the halfway point-ish in this game. And I've committed, I'm gonna fucking finish it, but goddamn if we have not already grossly outstayed our fucking welcome. Anyway, I believe what we're trying to do here is finagle a way to do what we need to do in private. So fuck around with the computer, I guess.
I'll flip through Simon's notes for a while to see what they're about. Darn, this is one huge assignment. My days as a brilliant student are far behind me. Look, I don't have all day to examine 3-page formulas and 30-letter words, so let's just do something else.
I love this. Brian just fully embraces his identity as a himbo. I used to have a promising college degree ahead of me, and then I ran away with some random woman who lied to me and got me in trouble with the fucking mafia. And then I just kind of doubled down into that lifestyle, I guess. Wait, I can look at the chair. Sit on the chair.
Now? Come on, you've only been roaming this inhospitable island for hours.
Are you poking fun at how absurdly long-winded this game has been? Because I'm not appreciating it. Alright, look at the fucking briefcase then.
If it's full of cash, I'll have a true moral dilemma on my hands, followed by undying remorse for the rest of my life. It's locked shut, but I don't see a keyhole.
I love how the game really is just giving me nothing to go on right now.
There are just bottles of paint and a box full of plastic bags. The bottles are of no interest to me, but I'll take a bag. They look strong. 4-ply is my guess. It's made of several-ply plastic and zips, hermetically shut.
Fascinating. Also... Oh, so there's different background art? But why is that woman covered in tarantulas? Why is there a man crying? Not crying, crawling. To be fair, I'm crying on the inside at this point. Can I just reach up and break the camera with my bare hands?
To set off Kordsmeyer's alarm bells.
Okay, well, use plastic bag on the camera.
That won't do any good.
Tell me why. I don't like Mondays. Tell me why. No, but...
Let's climb.
There's just something fundamental about telling the player that doesn't work, and then giving them just enough information to understand maybe what would.
That is the largest tiki I've ever seen.
Hey, look, man, it's not the size, it's what you do with it.
Hey, I just had the lamest idea. I could climb to the top of that statue while juggling all the objects I'm carrying. If only I'd bought that Cirque du Soleil home video course.
You only have a Ziploc bag on your person right now. And to be fair, that probably would be useful, because if you fell off, you'd be smooth and paste-like enough to fit in it. Okay, so, am I supposed to do... Ah, hang on a second. What the fuck is... There's a bucket. There's a bucket and a rug.
It's falling apart and has a roll of duct tape on top of it. If he comes in, the jig is up for me. So...
What? Wait, I missed... I can't skip this.
Better get back down. Darn.
Right, what else? Okay, chair, briefcase, table. I can't leave.
There's not much light in there.
I go into the next room.
Take a look.
My man, don't tell me you already managed to open the amoeba. I didn't think you were that efficient, to tell you the truth.
guy is a real thorn in my side. I'd better forget about entering that room. The last thing I need is Kordsmeyer around here.
What do you want from me, you impossible fucking bastards? Okay.
Chapman said it contained Simon's research on the amoeba. Maybe it's the same Professor Simon that Joshua kept mentioning.
Wow! The fucking deductive reasoning from Brian here.
Pass. Move on to the next player. Chapman said it contained Simon's research on the amoeba.
I am literally a minute in, and I already want to fucking scream. Okay, what else could I have looked
They
at
have
here?
no lid, and if one spilled in my pocket, Look, Lonnie's pants would get stained.
Oh, okay, so bag.
I didn't take it just to give it back.
No, I wanted to use it with the fucking paint. What? Look at table.
There are just bottles of...
Okay. No, I don't fucking... Where's the... I just threw my phone halfway across the goddamn room. Cool, okay, give me a fucking second. Okay. Apparently... Oh, these clearly visible fucking boxes over here in the bottom left-hand corner. I wish for this game to die. I wish for it to actually functionally fucking die.
They're full of packaging material, but at the bottom I can see something else. A socket cam that records straight onto an 80 megabyte hard drive, has 18 megapixel image quality, 12 times optical zoom, and allows for montage and editing in the camera itself. A modern wonder.
God, this game dates itself immediately. Right, I apparently need to go and get the fucking duct tape. I just need to do so in a way that doesn't fuck me over. So I guess wait until the camera's looking the other way.
It looks pretty safe and sturdy.
I'm aware of that, Brian. I wanted you to go up the fuck mothering ladder, you useless doncopter. No. Up and along. Take the duct tape. Fucking thank you.
I'll take it. Luckily, it's far cleaner than the doormat.
Right. Bucket. Take bucket.
It contains that thick paste archaeologists use to restore artifacts. Let some other dude get it.
Can I not use the bag on that?
That won't do any good.
It's literally a universal receptacle I can use with everything.
That doesn't sound like a... I don't get...
I don't know what you want from me, you fucking donkey.
It should be in a horror museum, not my pocket.
This game fucking deserves to be in a horror museum. Whatever that's supposed to mean. It just causes me fucking pain. Okay.
Let's see. This is a bit complicated, but since the socket cam is equipped for loop mode playback, I could record myself sitting at the computer for a while, make a loop containing that footage, and play it for hours by disconnecting the cable coming out of the surveillance camera and plugging it into the socket cam. The image Kordsmeyer would see is almost the same one he's getting now, so he'd never notice the difference. In the meantime, I could search for Gina as long as I want. But now that I think of it, there's one tiny problem. The socket cam could fall down while the surveillance camera is moving, and my plan would end up thrown for a loop. Hey, wait a minute. That roll of duct tape might be just what I need. I'll have to choose just the right moment so that Kordsmeyer doesn't notice anything. Here we go.
Oh, it's going to do it for me. Thank fuck, I did not want to
Put
try
the
and
camera
time
in
this.
place using the tape and start my performance. And now quickly to the computer.
We're not even going to bother animating
This
doing the
5-minute recording
work.
should do the trick. Now I just have to put it in loop mode so that the recording plays for hours, and then plug the surveillance camera wire into the socket cam.
We don't need a detailed explanation. Like, we get it. It's fucking puzzle game logic. It doesn't have to make perfect logical sense. It'd be nice, but we
If
don't need
everything
it to be
goes right,
explained in
I'll be able to
absolutely
escape from
punishing
this room
fucking
without
detail
any
in the
flags
process.
from Kordsmeyer.
Ugh. Right. Fucking hell. So now, yes, we have done things and stuff and other things, including stuff, and now let's... Oh, okay, thank fuck. I can now start skipping again. Right. Let's go to the adjacent room.
Well, if Kordsmeyer stays quiet, that means my little trick worked. Kordsmeyer isn't saying anything, so I guess I passed the test. Hey, what is that?
It looks
Could
like a
that be the
bowling
amoeba
ball stuck in
Kordsmeyer's
a
so
gelatinous
uptight
cube.
about opening? Must be something mighty special, because it's protected under a cube of glass like a museum piece. A ball with 3 holes in it. A bowling ball? I don't see what interest the Army could have in a primitive bowling alley, even if it's the archaeological find of the millennium. The cube seems solid, and though it looks like glass, it's hot. In some way, this all reminds me of a petrified mosquito in a piece of amber I used to carry around as a good luck charm.
Okay, this is fascinating in a pointless kind of way.
The ball is there, but where are the bowling pins?
I feel like this is becoming the motif for the game, but is that it? Alright, fuck it, I'll leave. Guess we can head out the other direction, and I'm assuming we're not going to get stopped?
Well, if Kordsmeyer...
We literally just went over that, mate.
Hey, 18!
Wait, I hear some voices over there.
Why can't we choose our own numbers?
Impossible. That don't work, 13. Tarantula let us do that once for fun, and she ended up with 30 guys fighting to be number 1.
You got number 13 fair and square, and 13 you'll keep.
What about Mr. 11? Don't that sound cool?
Forget it. You can only use a number that isn't busy, and there's already a Mr. 11.
I can't stand the superstitious.
Wait, it ain't superstition, but... well...
Excuse me, my lady. We'll shut up now.
What a weird conversation. If it isn't a football team, then who were those guys?
One would assume 1970s Bond-style mooks. Let's go and say hi.
Sure, let's take a peek.
There were only 12.
Ugh, nice stairwell. Wonder where it leads. There's a couple guys up there.
What about 88? Oh, it sounds so forceful and...
Who goes there?
Bonjour, messieurs. It is moi, the professor.
I can't stand professors.
Exactly. Whoever you are, where do you think you're going?
I was just stretching a bit the legs on the...
Listen up. You go up one more step and you won't have any legs.
D'accord. I will be leaving.
Hey, we really spooked him, huh?
Damn soldiers. That black uniform strikes me as odd, too. It doesn't look anything like the ones I've seen before. I don't know. Maybe they aren't soldiers, but they're sure watching that entrance like hawks. So there must be something interesting inside.
This is all terribly fascinating to someone, but I really don't care, Brian.
It weighs a little too much, despite the help of the wings. It may be a tribute to that poultry god Kai kept mentioning.
Quite possibly. At this point, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Negative.
9, 8, Chi. It's confirmed. Cryptology is not my forte.
Brian, I don't know what is your forte.
There's probably a crushed soldier against the door, but I'll give it a go. Well, if it isn't O'Connor, great. That'll make things easier for me.
No, Caddy, the audition. Don't you remember that application form I sent in? And that's not all. I climbed a palm tree, too. Several times. Well, more than once, man. That's what several means, doesn't it? S-E-V-V-R-U-L. No. Several, which means two or more. No, that's not it, Caddy. The thing is, I like to read. If you followed my cue, you might get a tryout yourself.
Bonjour, Monsieur O'Connor.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. Professor, you're gonna get me in big trouble. The Colonel has told me I'm absolutely not to let you out of here.
Tranquille. Right now, Monsieur Kotzmauer is seeing my hard work in the control room.
Awkward silence.
You got me on that one, sir. I don't even want an explanation. I've had quite a mixed up day today, sir.
Pardon? Why have you called me Monsieur?
Shoot, sir. Sometimes I mix people up, sir. You'll get to know me better and see, sir. Hey, Professor.
It's the same. Call me Monsieur if you wish.
Whatever you order, Professor. Sir.
Why have we got a bad French accent on the fucking dialogue options?
With who were you speaking on the walkie?
With Private Cadwallader, sir. He's an utter fool, but he's my best buddy. And I'm teaching him to add up numbers. It ain't easy for him, because his fingers are all twisty, and he can't stretch them out right.
I get this is supposed to be a comedy game, or at least a game with attempts at comedy in it. But having basically every member of the army be a comical boob ran thin very early on, and it has not improved since. That one guy who showed us into the temple, thus far, he seems to be the most competent, but he's had like fucking 4 lines of dialogue, whereas we've incessantly been chatting with fucking O'Connor and the "oh my colonel" guy. So I'm really ready for there to be a character in this game I don't want to punch in the fucking face.
What do you know about this place?
Brian's not helping.
The same thing I know about almost everything, Professor, sir. A bit more than nothing.
That's very zen, I guess. Have you heard of CIA 2? What is that? I can't believe it's OPSEC.
Have you ever heard of CIA 2?
No, sir. I had no idea they'd open branch offices. But I think it would be a grand workplace for a nice soldier/lumberjack who you and me both know.
But do you truly know yourself? Now that is a zen question.
So tell me about those ruins and that temple inside.
No soldier in the regiment is authorized to go in there, sir. I was only there the day we arrived, to throw out the archers and put up a big steel outpost.
Archers?
Yeah, but they'd left, sir. The ones who were there were those guys in white robes who were looking around for broken things in old places.
Archaeologists?
Dang, sir. I just sounded like a complete idiot.
White rope? Fuck it, never mind.
Do you know what the amoeba is?
No, sir, but I'm sure it's not that complicated. My grade school teacher always said, "Zachariah O'Connor, you are simpler than an amoeba."
I mean, they didn't even spell amoeba correctly when it... Never mind. When it's an acronym, you can get away with misspelling something because it's using the phonetics. Not when you're actually... Like, I'm pretty sure it's A-M-O-E-B-A. I might be wrong. There might be a regional spelling of that where it is just A-M-E-B-A, but... I don't know.
You haven't heard of the Operation Platypus Dream, have you?
Not a thing, sir. And I'll be a furry duck if I know what a platypus is used for.
Very nearly misread that as furry fuck, too, excuse me.
If you don't know anything, I probably shouldn't ask.
My teacher used to say that too, sir. Dang, I messed up already.
What do you use that big head for, O'Connor? Would you like to give me a bit of big head?
What do you use that big head for, O'Connor?
Well, it makes the rest of me more attractive, wouldn't you say?
We speak after, O'Connor.
Sir, yes, sir. I was supposed to deliver a message to you when you came out of the temple, but I forgot.
And why you not give it to me now?
Sir, you are devilishly sly. You seem to figure out everything, don't you?
For Professor Pierre Pignon. How did you get this?
The boys over at Highway Patrol warned me a while back. The waitress at the beach told them to give it to O'Connor and nobody but.
Merci, O'Connor. After, I return and we chat for a while.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Professor, sir.
Why alone?
We got orders to intercept you and take you to the Colonel if you exit the temple, sir.
But you have not done this.
Because where we're at, nobody can see us, sir. But if you walk just a ways from the temple and get into the guard's line of vision, you're in for a nice thrashing.
Très bien, O'Connor. Merci for the warning.
Sir, you're welcome, sir.
Why did that feel like a clandestine bit of gay flirting? Maybe that was just me.